This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.
The governor of Enugu State, Francis Nwifuru, has suspended 85 political appointees for failing to attend an official function in the state. A statement from the governor's press office stated that the suspended officials, including 25 commissioners, are to proceed on the month-long suspension without pay. Joining the conversation is Chibike Peters. Mr. Peters is Radio Now's Southeast correspondent. Good morning, Mr. Peters. Thank you for joining the conversation.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Good morning.
What can you tell us regarding this suspension? Is there any news on what particular official event was missed?
Unfortunately, the Chief Press Secretary, Mr. Monde, also did not mention the function, whatsoever that led to the suspension of this caliber of persons in Ebonyi State. I don't know why Nigerians are surprised about what was happened. In that press release on Monday night, I was one of the first persons to actually get in contact with that particular release, and it was quite abysmal because it is synonymous with the governor's Nwifuru administration. This is not the first time. This is not the second time. It is the third or the fourth time there have been suspension, to the extent of even arrest of his commissioners. I don't know what is happening in Ebonyi State. So it is synonymous to his government, and it is now becoming a norm that a commissioner is suspended. Now, the big question is about this one is, when you're suspending 25 commissioners, you're suspending 22 permanent secretaries, as well as special assistants. Now, you are also asking the commissioners to hand over to the suspended permanent secretaries in these various ministries, and you're giving them the 1 month without pay and not signing official documents. So who runs and signs the document in this 1 month in your administration? So for 1 month, the people of Ebonyi State will witness a non-functional ministry for 1 month in this critical time in Nigeria. So I think it is sad that this is happening in Ebonyi State.
I mean, it seems to be the first time that this large a number of officials are being suspended. Can you speak to us on the governor's political position in the state? Because if you're suspending this much of your cabinet and other key functionaries within MDAs in your state, it does seem as if he might be losing a handle on the situation. Speak to us on what his influence is like.
I think you're not far from that, because it could be politically instructed, because I don't understand, if you're having a commissioner that is not responsible to your administration, why are you not sacking them? Why are you suspending them and making mockery of your administration? It is because we feel here in the East, that there are few governors we can say that hold strong political positions. Nwifuru is one of them that can say, okay, this is my will, this is what I can do. Of course, we know how he came in. He was the opinion of the former governor, who is currently the Minister of Works for the federal government, talking about Dave Ebonyi. So we know that he, of course, is there's still got fatalism in Ebonyi State. They speak of paradism in Ebonyi State. So I think this is one of the situations that you can't pronounce if you feel, because most of these commissioners that we are talking about, it is not also the first time they are also going above your instructions. So why are you not calling for the sack or replacing them with another prominent person or somebody you feel that can take over the charge? So I think the political scenario in Ebonyi State is unstable, because I feel if this is in November last year, we had, in November, the governor was able to, have some suspension. That was, he suspended two commissioners, the Commissioner of Health, Moses Ikuma, and his Housing and Urban Development counterpart, Francis Nwifuru. And also in December, he also, suspended the State Commissioner for Local Government and Chief Nursing Masters, Uchenna Igwe, for alleged misconduct. And if you go back in July, he also suspended some.
Hello, Mr. Peters. Lagos, Nigeria. We do apologize. It appears that we have lost the connection to Chibike Peters, but he joined the conversation on Now Breakfast this morning to speak about the suspension of over 80 political appointees by Ebonyi State Governor Francis Nwifuru. A statement from the press office of Governor Nwifuru indicates that the suspension was predicated on the officials missing an official event within the state.
This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.